The following contest is a Royal Rumble qualifying match and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first on his way to the ring, representing the Icon, Sting. From Gardendale, Alabama, he is Headshot Killer. It is the final match before both of our world champions head into the Elimination Chamber, but believe me, this match has all the implications of a world title match because the winner is in the 2017 Royal Rumble. 2017 will be Headshot's first full year in Extreme International Fighting. WrestleMania 10 will be his first EIF WrestleMania, and he will have an opportunity, if he wins this match, to get one step closer to main eventing that WrestleMania. One awesome entrance, now followed by another. And introducing his opponent, representing Shinsuke Nakamura from West Virginia, he is Deathlock. If Deathlock wins this match, it will be his fourth consecutive EIF Royal Rumble participating in. He has won one before. He can be one step closer to winning one again with a win from the King of Strong Style. The King of Strong Style versus the Icon. It is a dream in real life, a match that, for all intents and purposes, will never happen. But in EIF, a league where anything is possible, we will see this matchup. Deathlock, one pay-per-view removed from a Match of the Year candidate with Ratluck, where he came just short of beating the phenomenal one with Nakamura. He has an opportunity tonight to avenge that loss and get himself back into contention for a world championship. And then there's Big Show. But he's not really in this match. Everybody, you're all welcome to now hit the start button if you'd like. That includes Headshot and Deathlock, because I know sometimes it takes a while. Both Deathlock and Headshot here in 2016 had fantastic Match of the Year candidates with Ratluck. Headshot on 16 and Deathlock as recent as last month. So should be a great opportunity to see these two duke it out for an opportunity. Remember, earlier this evening, Hostile Exile qualified for the Royal Rumble in an ED match. The Royal Rumble this coming year will be in Superstardom rules, so the characters you see before you will be also represented, or at least one of them will be, in the Over the Top Rope Festival that takes place Saturday, January 21st. This is the next time EIF returns to pay-per-view. And the next time EIF returns on air will be when we return for 2017 after a 3-week break. On Sunday, January 8th, it was announced earlier today that EIF will kick off 2017, 9 p.m. Eastern that night with EIF X4. Should be an exciting event. Matches for that show will be announced. All right, guys. Ding, ding, ding. And we are underway. King of Strong Style, the Icon, Shinsuke Nakamura and Sting, Headshot Killa and Deathlock. The final Royal Rumble qualifying match underway. Forearm to the face connects. to headshot from Deathlock. He'll back up and looking to strike away. Remember, those knees and the legs of Nakamura are so dangerous. And holy shit, the referee is not safe from being a casualty. You have to be careful that you don't get disqualified in that case, though. We've seen it before, also known as the Ratluck rule, as now referee begins to regain consciousness. And a headshot killer with an elbow to the lower spine of Deathlock. Deathlock being brought to his feet. Deathlock only fighting a couple times with Nakamura, only the second time we've seen his entrance with Shinsuke here tonight. And you have to save that entrance. It is an awesome scene. Even cooler in real life. I've been there, TakeOver Brooklyn. I was in person for that entrance with the violinist. And now, oh, running knee. Flipping right at the chin. Stomp. And a kick to the back. Rolling. Headshot on his chest. And right now, Deathlock putting in work. He just got off work, and now he's here to work for EIF. Headshot back to his feet. Headshot finding out he was not grounded this week. The Southern boy is available here tonight. But it's about sacrifice at times, and Headshot certainly had to sacrifice quite a bit. Their antenna only picks up about 11 channels, and he had to loosen it so only 2 of them were available to be able to connect to the Xbox Live. But he is here nonetheless. Stomp missing for Deathlock. But I'll tell you what, he keeps putting in work. Headshot having a tough time escaping, and he's able to get in the ring, and he's going to beat Deathlock there. And no clean entry, but he had no reversals, so it's kind of expected from Headshot Killa. Stomp now. Deathlock will use a reversal to escape the ring, not one of the 3 ring escapes that are allowed. Deathlock, oh, thinking about a wild grab there from the apron. Headshot backing up. Oh, and I don't know if Deathlock meant to do that. That'll play into Headshot's game. So he's able to bring Deathlock back into the squared circle and wheel off a neck breaker as well. Headshot looking to qualify for his first Royal Rumble. We mentioned Deathlock has been in each of the Royal Rumbles dating back to 2014. That was the one that he was victorious in. Also main evented WrestleMania 8. First Superstardom champion in EIF history to retain the Superstardom title at WrestleMania. That year against Tripod in a one-on-one matchup. Elbow didn't catch him entirely up high, but Deathlock in some discomfort now. All right, that's free move. Free move. 1 free strike. He spammed it. 1 free strike, and then you can begin to reverse the elbow. All right, there you go. Oof. So you agree with the verdict there, Rat? Well, you agreed with the headshot getting called. All right. First penalty of the night, I guess you could say, here at Christmas Blood. It's a surprising thing, given that we're already I was going to say, given a surprise in that it's already seen 2 ED matches down and no harm done there. Unless you consider the lecture I just had to do off air, in which case you should be happy you weren't there if you didn't have to be. It was loud and ignorant. Coming off of what I thought was a pretty entertaining X Division title match, however. Surprised Midnight was able to get out with the championship. Leg drop followed up by the elbow from Headshot Killa. Headshot now on the middle rope, and look at this. Bravado from Headshot Killa. And this is against Deathlock, too. I mean, this isn't a nobody. This is a borderline Hall of Fame candidate in Deathlock. He's had so much success in the EIF since debuting in the league in the late summer of 2013. Jab to the ribs. Missing that kick, though, is Deathlock. Headshot looking to take advantage. Back suplex connects. Don't forget, guys, after this matchup, it is our double-header main events, starting with the Undisputed Superstardom Championship. Pressure is on the main event champions after the mid-card went 3 for 3 this week in retaining their titles. And I'll take a look at this. Deathlock caught up on the top rope. Well, Deathlock started out very strong. No play on words for King of Strong Style. But since then, Headshot has certainly battled back. And, oh, look at this. A headshot taunting to the crowd here. And for nothing. Well, they always said these country boys weren't too smart. And oh, take a look at that unique offense into a power bomb. Gotta love those kinds of reversals, stuff you never see, unless you're Tripod, who does all the DLC moves until they're banned. But a stomp into the abdomen there. Speaking of Tripod, we expect to see him in action later on tonight in the ED World Title match. Arm breaker delivered painfully by Deathlock. And a Kinshasa could be on the way, as could a Scorpion Death Drop, though, in fairness. DDT connecting as a rope rebound there for headshot. You can see the antenna being whacked at occasionally here in this match when we get that choppy connection here and there. So, making it play into the favor of headshot. Headshot, a big Star Wars fan, and of course this is a great time for Star Wars fans this season. He said his dad used to call him the Barnyard Yoda, and he has an opportunity. Dropped though, back first, and Yoda is down. Oh, and now here come the painful knees on the outside from Deathlock. I had to mute my mic, by the way, because I ended up laughing at that. I'm sorry. Official trying to get both superstars back into the ring. He got Deathlock, and now here comes Headshot. Perched it. Oh, he got caught with a knee up high. And Headshot able to reverse then. Now Headshot diving, nobody home. Long chin hold from Deathlock, trying to slow the pace down. Both men down to one reversal. Headshot not nearly as damaged as Deathlock has been. Headshot at the upper hand after a strong start for Deathlock. Now Headshot, though, is out of reversals. This could pay or play into the favor of Deathlock, depending on how things work out. Remember, submission also allowing that Scorpion Deathlock could be used. Oh, and that might be what we see. Deathlock just got reversed, out of reversals, I should say, and the Scorpion Death Drop connects. First finisher belongs to the Redneck. Headshot looking to punch his ticket into the Rumble. Shoulders down. 1, 2, and Headshot not able to put away Deathlock, who gets the shoulder up at 2. But he was able to quickly wheel off that signature, though. Signature tombstone. Keep in mind, guys, Deathlock was still gaining back that first reversal. Benefit going to D-Lock in this case. Any perfect brackets, just out of curiosity? Anybody? Oh. 3? There are. 3 for 3s. Elbow to the back of the head of Deathlock. And Scorpion Death Drop connects. Scorpion Death Drop connects. Deathlock able to avoid getting pinned once again, though. Real Diamond OG. Oh, that's one of Bam's friends. Headshot in control right now, leg drop. Cross Deathlock, and an elbow to follow up. 2-0 finisher count in favor of Headshot Killa, who stands over Deathlock now. Picks up the King of Strong Style. Deathlock elects to use a reversal there. And a drop kick. Oh, and oh, that was smart from Deathlock. Comeback being used, and now Deathlock just going to wheel off some time. He now has 2 finishers in hand. He's already been hit with 2. And this is just smart moves there. Deathlock given the green light once Headshot using the ropes to climb back up. So Headshot's come back to no avail. but Deathlock trying to perform a comeback of his own. As those legs and feet of Shinsuke Nakamura being put to good use right now. Deathlock once again going to wheel back on the arm of Headshot. Painfully so. Was one of the oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah. Was one of the tiebreakers tonight when the show would end? It'd be interesting to see how that one goes. Drop kick connecting. Holy hell, I hope you're wrong. I'm gonna put mine like 12:28. Wait. Oh, Kinshasa avoided. Big reversal there for Headshot. Clean stall from Deathlock. Headshot once again thrown into the turnbuckles. Clothesline, Headshot avoiding that. Clothesline again though this time, and Deathlock is sent to the outside. Oh, and Deathlock, look at this, able to take advantage. Wait a minute, suplex, and they're going to the outside with this one. Painful suplex maneuver connects. I believe the count. Oh, the count was restarted. I apologize. I was not thinking there as Headshot was sent to the outside, which restarts the counts. Well, the fight continues to brew here on the outside. No love lost between these two. Count at 6. Deathlock getting in. 7. Wait a second. Deathlock. Oh, well, Deathlock was actually considering to win off of that. He'll break the count. Would not have been one of the classier moves that Deathlock has done. Kinshasa! Out of nowhere. 2. I apologize that my mic went in and out. But anyway. 2-1 finisher count. Out of reversals is Deathlock, and out of the ring he goes. And Deathlock now, wait a minute. Whoa, that hat thrown right into the first row on the hard camera side. Oh, wait a minute, that announce table is unraveled. Hold on a second. What is Headshot thinking? Hey, they got to be careful about the ring out count here. It's going to be a 3-1 finisher count, I think. Right in front of the commentary booth. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Deathlock. Deathlock, no, tombstone through the announce table. Headshot killer trying to send Deathlock to hell. Counted 7, I think. Oh, no way. Headshot's gonna stand in the ring. You gotta be kidding me. Deathlock had the same chance. Headshot, Deathlock's gotta get up. What's the count? I think 9? 9. It's at 9. Deathlock's got to run in. And Deathlock just able to break the count at 9. Clutch WWE script style moment there. Oh, man. A tombstone through the announce table, and Deathlock on sheer instinct able to get back in the ring. Isn't that just like a WWE moment, though? They get right in there. Deathlock now backing up. And oh wait, he got caught small package. AKA something Headshot actually has. 2. No, and Headshot. Almost. Well, from one cheap tactic to another, from trying to win off count out to a cheap roll up. Another exciting match here at Christmas Blood. I don't know, I mean, regardless, not including the time stoppage, though, I've been happy with the matches so far tonight. Oh, no! 4-1 finisher count. Scorpion Deathlock. Scorpion Deathlock is locked in. Official right up to Deathlock. Is Deathlock going to tap out to the Deathlock? You got to be kidding me. He's going to tap out to his own name. That is wrenched in deep, and Deathlock has to tap out. Headshot Killer is going to the Royal Rumble, and Deathlock's Rumble streak will end. Headshot proving that when it comes to winning a big match, you have to go to all measures, and you have to give Deathlock so much credit for just being able to battle back. And so according to what we've been told now, that means there are no perfect brackets remaining, folks, which means no money to give away here at Christmas. But at Ultimate Destiny, make sure you fill out your brackets there too, because you'll have a chance to win $40 there. Yep. No, let's just go into it. Are we cool if we do the match on your stream? Okay, cool. All right, then here's what we'll do, guys. Do you want to just do them online and then just quit out again and then make it again? Yeah. Okay. All right, so wait, why do we have to come in off your name? Does it matter? All right, guys. Well, we have had 4, in my opinion, pretty exciting matches thus far here tonight. We are down to our final 2 matches of 2016, 1 left for each brand, and they are for the World Championships. The 2 longest reigns in EIF active today, including the longest reign of any champion ever in Superstardom, are on the line. First, coming up, NBC Master puts his 4-month, 4-day reign as undisputed Superstardom champion on the line, and for the first time during this reign, he will defend in an elimination chamber. The last time NBC Master was in an elimination chamber was when he lost his first Superstardom title reign back at Collision Course. Will history repeat itself? We're going to be doing entrances, followed by the chamber itself. Might as well just make a battle royale. It doesn't really matter. So, all right, gentlemen, the match is up. Okay, I don't know how the entrances are going to work. So, does anybody know, like, who comes out first based on the... Well, no, but I'm asking, isn't there a technique to it, though? Like, I thought the superstars on the far left and far... What? You talk? No, I think... Yeah, but I thought... Yeah, the last people to come out entrance-wise should be Isaac and Untamed. NBC Master B, get on the far right. Because the first 4 people to come out are the people that would be going in the pods. If you're going by WWE logic. Right? Yeah. I mean, if we really need... Go ahead. Yeah, I know. Alright, I'll just be Randy Orton. Alright, so we're just going to be doing entrances for this match, guys, and then followed by that, we will be doing the actual chamber itself. So, this is the chance that the guys have to get their nerves off their chest. Yeah, the entrances may not be right, but at least we'll get them. At least we'll get them introduced. The following contest is the first of two main events of the evening. And this match is for the undisputed Superstardom Championship, contested inside an elimination chamber. Introducing first, he is the first of 4 challengers from Battle Creek, Michigan, representing the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. This is Hollywood Ratlock. It was just a couple of weeks ago, as highlighted in our hype video to kick off tonight's broadcast of our pay-per-view, that a rope break was what separated Ratlock from winning the undisputed Superstardom Championship at X3. Fate has given Ratlock a second chance, but it has not been as kind to him this time, because Mr. Money in the Bank will have to battle over 4 other superstars to be the last man standing here tonight. Ratlock looking to end 2016 as the undisputed Superstardom Champion. He has not been Superstardom Champion in over a year. And fitting that before any of the challengers, look who comes out to greet Ratlock in the ring. Introducing the opponent from Burlington, Vermont, representing Brock Lesnar, the current reigning and defending undisputed Superstardom Champion, NBC Master. NBC Master will occupy the final pod in the chamber, hovering above the ring that you probably can't see. But instead of all the other challengers coming out before the champion, this is the story we want to see in this chamber. NBC Master and Ratlock, each with a bone to pick for one another. The trash talk has been through the roof between these two, as NBC forcing Ratlock to the outside there. The champion is here, and he is set to defend. But both these superstars have to remember the 3 other opponents, because this is the kind of stuff that costs people matches. Mark my words on that, guys. I've seen it for years now. If these two focus too much on one another, they're going to end up losing this title match. It's a surprise entrant. It's Legend Killer. Oh, I totally would have just let that happen. 2 superstars that have seen a lot of Superstardom Championship matches between Ratlock and NBC. This man is one that is seeing his first. Introducing the second of 4 challengers. From New York, representing Seth Rollins, Nexus Genesis. Nexus Genesis has been an EIF superstar for 8 months. He will occupy the final pod that holds a challenger just prior to NBC. This is his first World Championship match, and a superstar who often gets choked up by the nerves, Nexus, will have to be dialed in tonight. This is easily, without question, the biggest match of Nexus Genesis EIF career to date. Looking to win his first World Championship inside the 70-match mark for matches played in this league. Can Nexus overcome the odds? Nexus, are you there? Are you nervous? Oh. Well, we mentioned earlier that NBC is the Superstardom Champion, but identified by the Fruity Pebble character, the champ is here. Introducing next, from Glastonbury, Connecticut, representing John Cena, Untamed Legend. Untamed legend, the dark horse, the underdog, and he will be one of two to start out this match, winning an opportunity in this chamber off of a leverage pin over DZ. His 4-year career, and in that 4-year career, spanning hundreds of matches, this is his first ever match for the Undisputed Superstardom Championship. A huge opportunity for Untamed Legend. I said Superstardom. The necklace just got stuck on him. You can tell Untamed is a little nervous. Couldn't even take his necklace off. This is going to be tough. You can just feel guys trying to get their last bit of laughs in now before this chamber lowers upon them. One final entrant. A superstar who gets his second consecutive pay-per-view match for the championship. Introducing the final challenger from Burlington, Vermont, representing the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose. He is Master B. And the man who was just out before him, Untamed Legend, who now Master B makes eye contact with. Those two will be starting out in this pod against one another. This unforgiving Elimination Chamber is just moments away from being lowered on these superstars. Nerves even there for me. I can't even do it. Trust me, the chamber is there. We're just having technical difficulties. We'll be there. All right. What did we just say about jokes? You're fired. All right, guys, the match is up. Now, real quick, before everybody joins, just to make this easy, Isaac, do you remember, were you on the far left or the far right? I feel like you were on the far... Yeah, join. Okay, you know the order? All right. Just tell everybody who's the order, but I was going to say, should I just start out and then Master B can just, like, pin me? I'll do that. I just want to point out, I just want to real quick say, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if this is true or not, but it allowed me to turn entrances on for this. Okay. All right. Oh, so just so you know then, Isaac, you will have to give Untamed clean entry, and then I will ring the bell, okay? Because that's technically the start of the match. After that, all the other people that come out of the pods, you can do whatever. Guys, we will let everybody know we certainly hope connection issues do not happen. And to the gentlemen that are in this match, please make sure that because this is actually for the title, you do record any split screens that are listed. Make sure you're listening to me as well as I try to do my best job of play-by-play for the match. And then last but not least, good luck to all of you guys. So remember, the champion will walk, or the winner will walk into 2017 with the title. And the other thing I was going to say, oh, shit, you know what, I probably should have used somebody that, leverage. Tap me out. Oh, there you go. He got 1.2. I'm sorry, I'm going to let him go. I don't think that advantage is too seismic, so... Wait, what pod is Cena coming out of? Bottom right? Okay. Okay, so Isaac, you're going to stand at the pod where Nexus is. And then that'll be, you know, what's it called? Untamed will come out, and then oh my God, we'll ring the bell. No, you have to literally, I want you going in the ring right away. Go in the ring right away so we do not get the timing messed up. Yes, technically you can. Just go right in the ring until I ring the bell. Immediately. Immediately go in, immediately. Ding, ding, ding. And we are underway, this chamber match. What the hell? And Untamed is sent to the outside, and Master B gonna go to work. The pod and the chamber structure could be used against you at any time, so we're getting an odd camera angle. I apologize for that. Neckbreaker. Oh, right on that steel. Remember, all those moves, that magnitude of those moves. And Master B putting on the offense. And oh my goodness, look at all the damage he's taking because it's that chamber. Rowlick hasn't even came out. Untamed's almost already out of green. This does not bode well for Untamed Legend. Untamed using all his reversals. He's going to go right back in. And oh, Master B going to miss. Here comes Isaac. And here comes the phenomenal one, Ratluck, the first one out of a pod. You have to worry about this stuff. We'll see if Ratluck will enter the ring or not. Ratluck does enter. Clean entry not allowed from Isaac, aka Master B. And Master B putting work in on Rat. Kick to the midsection. Avoided. Ratluck misses the enziguri. An Untamed Legend finally getting some offense. DDT connects. Ratluck missing the clothesline. And now Untamed, oh, take a look at this. Untamed and Ratluck sort of trying to barter with one another. Ratluck will just clothesline Untamed. Untamed was trying to get his plea, and Ratluck was not buying what Untamed was selling. And Untamed missing that strike. Big hip toss, though, connects from Untamed Legend. And our final challenger getting set to be released from the pod. Take a look at this, though. Ratluck. And, oh, Ratluck missing the axial. The final challenger, Nexus Genesis, coming into play. Oh, Untamed got hit hard. Nexus Genesis just coming right out of the blaze here. He is excited to go. His first World Championship match ever. Untamed Legend will back body drop him, and so everybody has been hit and damaged to some extent. As we await now for just one more. He is the Super Stardom Champion. He is NBC Master. Ratluck and Master B in a one-on-one right now as Nexus taking on Untamed. Nexus probably happy that he's going to have Untamed right now. He's probably the favorable matchup as Nexus will backpedal. And Nexus is actually going to get out of the ring. Oh, we split? All right. Oh, we must have just split, so. Yeah, well, when did we? Well, yeah, you just got kneed in the face by, Yeah, Sam. All right, so just make sure you're recording it. We'll go ahead and remake this. Now, guys, I will let everybody know we are going to go right into remaking this match, even though we will have to just make sure that everybody has confirmed a split screen. As long as we have one clip showing us something different, that's fine, because we have the network showing us what we're seeing here. So that's fine if it didn't right away. Oh, we're going to remake this. So we were having trouble with this like a week ago, so hopefully it's not happening. All right, guys, let's go ahead and try again. Well, I mean, we'll have to see here. It just depends. Yeah. Oh my God. Well, you know, when your analog stick is broken. Oh yeah, I just realized. I cannot pick a good character for the life of me. Yeah, that was dumb on my end. NBC has time to rejoin the party as long as it didn't lag out. Can you put me into a submission? Oh, try pinning me. Try pinning me. I mean, it's kind of hard to do. Well, I was going to say, yeah, you weren't even damaged, so it's like, I trust you, but obviously I do because it's for the title this time. I just want to make sure everybody's got something, you know. All right, so yeah, a lot of people did. Okay, so let's try the same exact thing. You get in the ring as immediately, I'll ring the bell. And we're just going to hope that it works. Ding, ding, ding. It still hits him. Isaac's coming, and this time, he's still going to get hit first. Untamed Legend, though, trying to get a good restart. Now, keep in mind, Untamed didn't really come out so hot out the gun against Master B last time. Master B sent him to the outside in that first version of the match, and now Untamed Legend feeling a little bit more comfortable. He's got the ring advantage, and now and take a look at what Untamed chose to do. He went on the side where no pods are coming, at least in the very next turn. One taunt from Master B. Chamber structured, hovering over everybody. We're sincerely hoping nothing bad here. All right, is everybody at 8 seconds? 7, 6. No, I'm just kidding. That ain't gonna change. Wait, did you guys say in the last chamber that in like one of you guys somebody got eliminated already? I thought somebody was like, oh, Nexus is out, and now. Well, we saw this last time when Ratlick got in. Ratlick and Untamed both standing around waiting, and this is where it really, this does not pay advantage to Nexus Genesis or NBC Master because virtually no contact happening. This is not the way you want to see chambers happen. This is what I hate when chambers do this. Oh, Isaac said clean entry, and he did give clean entry, so honorable there, and a big crossbody, and then he does cheap-ass fucking Dean Ambrose moves. Now Untamed decided to come in the ring. Yeah, back suplex to next. Nexus Genesis coming out, and Nexus Genesis, just like the last match, coming in right in a blaze, and this time he's going to go down on his ass, though. Nexus did not see the yellow wet floor sign underneath the ring. That is there, and if it's not there, we split. But anyway, Untamed Legend was trying for offense. Ratlick, first one to exit out to the outside now. And a knee to the chest of Master B from Nexus. Last time we did not get to NBC getting out of the pod before we split. Did everybody just see that big outside dive? Yeah, pretty sure everybody saw that. Okay. I didn't even need to describe it. So, okay, in my match, Untamed just won the entire thing. So, anyway, shit. Oh, okay, well that must be real. Anyway, stomp on the back end. Okay, Isaac was just having like a butterfly effect there, just flailing around. And so now, Now it does make, okay, so both starters are in yellow. Well, actually, Untamed has a sliver. No, he doesn't. Now, not after that, he doesn't. Nope. And now here comes NBC, and the first one he goes after is his brother, and the first one that goes after him is Ratluck. Who is surprised there that NBC came right out at Ratluck, and these two are going at it. It's a full-on brawl. Look at this, NBC getting both of them. Ratluck, though, clubbing away. So we got 3 people on one side, and then on the other side you got 2. Nobody in the ring other than the official right now, as Nexus Genesis taking advantage of Untamed, and this might be smart for Nexus though. He's isolating the competition as Ratluck with a huge dive, and then Master B was able to get a piece of Ratluck. In the ring goes Master B. He is a little bit safer out there, you'd think. NBC is just not sure what he wants to do. There he goes. NBC dropping. What? Well, in my match, what's it called? You're getting your shit kicked. But you're losing. Oh, wait. Damn. I love that. Even Jumper's still here laughing. Anyway, all right, well, we have more ring action, which is nice. We got people in the ring now. So, anyway, oh, take a look at this. Not used to seeing NBC go there. What do you call that? A double underhook superplex off the top rope to Ratluck? Top rope butterfly suplex, whatever the fuck you call it. I thought double underhook sounded cooler. And now Untamed Legend standing on the outside. He's getting away from the action. Untamed Legend already in red. Healthiest people, if you look, it's in ascending order from the people that entered last. Did you really? I didn't even see that. Who hit you? Nexus? Damn, I didn't even see that, so. Anyway, so Untamed nearly getting eliminated. Meanwhile, Ratluck and NBC, and take a look at this. You got Master B and Nexus fighting. Those two have a big feud. And now Ratluck going to the outside. NBC trying to grab him. Ratluck going to bail. NBC going after his brother with a German suplex. Here comes Nexus going for Ratluck. Take a look at a bold move there. Nexus and Ratluck are the only 2 challengers that came out of pods. And then Nexus going after him. NBC was thinking about going out there. He said, you know what, I'm just going to stay in the ring with the 2 guys on the ground. And this is smart for NBC. He's fighting the 2 guys that started out the match. NBC was the last one to come in, so he's 3 minutes healthier. You got 2 guys in red and NBC with half a green bar. Elbow to the face. And, oh, wait a second. Untamed Legend not in a good position. NBC is a finisher. And that is going to be enough to maybe keep Isaac away. Meanwhile, Nexus and Ratluck one-on-one on the outside. Oh, no, not good for Untamed Legend. NBC Master just putting the beat down on poor Untamed. Untamed Legend, the Kimura is locked in. The Kimura is locked in on Untamed Legend. First person to start out. And Untamed is going to have to try and use resiliency or something. And Untamed got out of it. Untamed. Feeling some energy now. Untamed feeling it now. And now take a look at this. Untamed, after getting hit with 2 finishers, is okay. Seth Walker connects to Ratluck, meanwhile on the outside. And all of a sudden, Nexus could be looking to put away Ratluck. I thought he actually went for the pedigree right there. Oh! I don't think the brothers are teaming because they're actually fighting each other right now. So, I don't know. I mean, anyway, I don't think so. But Master B and NBC in the ring right now. Remember, NBC's younger brother tried to strip him of that title at True Punishment, so he might have an opportunity to eliminate him here. Ratluck staying on the outside, surprisingly, Nexus. I thought Ratluck was going to bail. Nexus out of reversals now, though. Does not bode well for Nexus Genesis. Long ass taunt. Oh, wait a minute. Stamina becoming a factor. I know you have. I can't help that. They're I don't think, if it makes you feel better, dude, I don't know that you're a big target in this match. I don't know that that's like the most. I know, but you are going to have to be asked to get in the ring or on the other side where Ratluck and Nexus are at some point here soon, because you can't sit out for too long. You get a breather, Okay, then now. Because you've almost... Oh, there you go. Look, you got in the action. There you go. You got Master B. Oh, no. Now, well, the brothers having trouble targeting each other. Meanwhile, I cannot believe how Nexus and Rallick have just been going at it. It's a big one-on-one on the outside. Oh, wait a minute, guys. This could be it. Oh, never mind. I thought Rallick was going to go for it. Because Nexus Genesis, take a look. Nexus is out of reversals, and Rallick has a finisher, guys. Rallick did not elect to use it, though, which surprises me in some ways, not all the time. Yeah. You just hit a German suplex on your brother. Yeah, and and then Nexus and Rallick are just still fighting on the outside, like for days. Yeah. Everybody's good right now. Nexus, by the way, I want to point out, once again out of reversals. Nexus Genesis not putting himself in a good position right now. NBC with a German suplex. Oh, and the referee! Disqualification not on in this match, though, so in some ways you'll benefit from not having to worry about that. Oh, look at Untamed Legend. Look at Untamed Legend. He might get a finisher off of this. Belly to belly? No. Mid-move reversal. And that's a mid-move, and that does not bode well. Dirty Deeds, third finisher to Untamed Legend in this matchup. 1, 2, he got out of the pinfall, he got out of the submission, and he got out of that one too. God damn, he's crazy. Can you guys quit finisher dummying Untamed? You guys can't just be stockpiling finishers and then trying to use it on him, MBC and B. It's too obvious. Anyway. Although I do agree with that. I do say that's fair. I will give you that, because I can understand where you're coming from there. Anyway, Nexus out of reversals. And somehow Rallick has not hit a finisher on Nexus Genesis. That I have no fucking idea. I don't mean to commentate like that. That actually made me sound really bad. Then again, I'm not the smartest guy. But either way, Nexus Genesis did not go for a finisher. I thought Nexus would maybe have considered so. And you know what's funny, though? You take a look at this. You can look at it in one end, because Rallick and Nexus right now, nobody's bothering them. These two are stockpiling finishers against each other. They've got the most finishers in the match. MBC Master B taking his break. Oh, Nexus painfully hit that chamber. That flooring of the chamber. And oh, whoa, Ratlock thrown in. Well, what is Nexus thinking now? It looked like a cradle shock suplex almost. NBC Master just wanted to hit the referee again, it looked like. Untamed with a mini AA. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought we might have seen that for a second there. Almost. And Untamed going to the outside. And he's just able to avoid the reach of NBC Master. Still 5 aside in this match. Surprised that it has been 5 for this long. NBC with a kick to the midsection. Yeah. Nexus Genesis. Chinlock locked in. NBC Master is and NBC's out of reversals. Champion is out of reversals. Oh, I thought we were about to see the AA there for a second. Yeah, I was gonna be like, no way. Been crazy. Oh, super kick. That's a signature, by the way, from Nexus on the outside. Meanwhile, in the ring, it's Untamed Legend and Master B, the same superstars that started the match. And Isaac with the crossbody. And the big thing in this matchup is communication. Oh, Rallick Oh, Ratlick being thrown from one side of glass into the other. And now NBC Master not too happy. Oh, wait a minute, Nexus. Oh, Nexus was out of reversals and they're going for him. Nexus Genesis has got to get out of the ring right now. He is not in a good position. Nexus Genesis on the shoulders. And F5 connects into the pinfall. Nexus with 3 finishers stays in the match. Well, that was a smart move from NBC. He saw no reversals and he goaded Nexus right back into the ring. And now everybody playing a little bit of 4-square while Nexus is in the corner or in the center of the ring. Nexus Genesis thrown right to the outside. Ratlick wants to continue their play fight until he has his 3rd finisher. A smart strategy. Oh, Untamed got clipped. Nexus Genesis. Shoulder into Ratlick. Whoa, what's Master B doing? From the top of the chamber all the way down onto his own brother. Well, these guys, oh, what? Okay, well, Master B tumbling all the way to the outside. These guys trying to figure out how they want to go about eliminating one another. That's the one thing I've noticed. These guys are not going for finishes here. There's a communication that's obviously been made, and here comes Ratlick. And NBC sees him, Ratlick sees NBC. That was the plan, and big drop kick though from Nexus. And the big thing with the communication barrier here, then you have to wonder this, is in the chamber, it's an iffy call. I was thinking the same, but I'm going to let it go for now. It's really hard when there's 5 people still in the pods, or in the chamber, because, like, you know, who's to say he was trying to stall you and wait you out, you know? He might have just came over after somebody else hit you. So, NBC Master. NBC having a tough time, the champion right now, having some tough time with the targeting. Oh, wait a minute, Untamed almost could have got him, I thought. Untamed with a clothesline. Keep in mind, Untamed's done a really good job of keeping himself in this match after all those attempts to get him out early on. Untamed trying to avoid NBC. NBC with a German to his younger brother. 1 finisher in hand. Oh, wow, I thought Untamed might have been thinking about it. Could you imagine if Untamed Legend were to be the one to eliminate NBC Master? Untamed is about to gain his 4th reversal back. No. Well, the problem is who is going to want to eliminate somebody, and that's the issue that you're facing, because there was obviously, as I said, there was definitely a communication. It's very obvious. Nexus and Ratlick talked before the match. This was a plan for them to get their three finishers apiece and then wait so they could use it on NBC. That's the only thing I can assume, and I mean it logically makes sense. And that's the big thing about the Elimination Chamber is that idea behind this. And the other thing that you risk here, and I hate to say that, I hate to be that guy, but the other thing you risk here, guys, is the longer this match goes, if something like a you-know-what were to happen, and if the match has been going this long, it rules as an NC. So even on a pay-per-view, when we're going to probably go into borderline overtime, I mean, these guys have got to determine if they want to fight yet or not. And we certainly hope ED will not be like this. And we have another stare down, people. And this is why chambers do not happen the way they do. Chambers do not happen very often in this league for this reason. Too much communication outside of EIF to try and manipulate the matches. And it turns into this, a game of Foursquare, or Monkey in the middle. And now everybody did get in the ring at once. I will give people credit on that. Oh, wait a minute, first finisher, and there it is. Dirty Deeds. Or first finisher on Nexus, I meant to say. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's the second. MBC actually went for the pin earlier, and he was able to kick out. MBC trying to avoid Ratluck, if you guys haven't noticed that. That's the big matchup there that I think MBC right now does not want. Take a look at Ratluck's momentum, finisher count. Also has one more reversal in hand. MBC and Ratluck making complete eye contact. So the only people that have been hit with finishers, if I am correct. Oh, phenomenal forearm missed. It missed. It did not count as a finisher, though. Whoa, I did not know you could baseball slide like that. But really glitching in an EIF match. But pretty sure it's rule number 1. NBC Master be very preemptive here. Yeah, I know. They're going to eventually get called here. But the problem is they're still not going to want to hit a finisher on each other. MBC dropping him. MBC and Ratluck getting in the ring at the same time. And Ratluck for the Styles Clash. And wait a minute. Hey, wait a second. Who's getting pinned first? Who's getting pinned first? 2. I don't know. Untamed kicked out. Untamed kicked out. 1, 2. And MBC kicks out as well. So Ratluck going for a pinfall finisher, and I have to wonder if Ratluck does that at all for the sake of possibly just trying to prove something to NBC. Man, it is chaos now. 5 people fiesta. I think the only person that didn't really have a partner in here was Untamed, honestly. I give him the most credit in this match. I really do. Oh, wait a minute. This is a finisher, I think. Master B just got caught with a curb stomp. Keep in mind, Master B, I think this is the first time he might have been hit with a finisher in this match. He's kicking out, though. NBC to the outside. Ratluck caught him. The referee is down, though. And now looking maybe for the finisher on NBC. NBC says no. I did see that. I was wondering the same thing, but I said whatever. Oh, drop kick. Oh, Nexus. I don't know. That was an awkward hit. So I just want to point out the only person that has not been hit with a finisher yet is Ratluck. So Ratluck, the fresh man, despite coming out of the pod first. Now, this is, of course, not counting Master B and Untamed because they were not in pods. Ratluck with 2 finishers. And he did not go for one, but he made NBC believe that he might have been. NBC out. Missing. Master B with the combo off. And, oh! I think that might have been a finisher reversal. I'm not sure if it was a finisher or a signature. It was finisher reversal for Nexus Genesis. And who would have thought this? Nexus Genesis and Untamed Legends, stereo finishers, 1, 2, and Untamed has not eliminated Master B. Now it's NBC's turn. NBC could be going out. New champion guaranteed if this pinfall commences, and no, it does not. Stereo finishers hit between Untamed Legend and Nexus Genesis, and here comes Ratluck. You knew they had a plan. You knew they don't like how EIF goes. If you get a guy who's good, they don't want to hear it, and that's why NBC's targeted in this matchup. If it's not one of the people that the top guys like, that's how it works in EIF, a domino effect. But yeah, it was. It's what you guys do, though. It is. If they're not in with you guys used to do this all the time with other people too. Vinny, Legend Killer, it was all the same. You made buddy-buddy, though, with the top guys, and then you were okay. That's how this league works. The tough guys are too afraid to lose their spots. Either way, the match does continue. It is 5-a-side. And like I said, in my opinion, though, all honesty, I give top props on Untamed Legend because it looks like he's trying to hit anybody with a finisher. So I do give him all the credit, and he's getting beat the hell out of. Poor bastard. Oh, wait a minute. Well, we give a lot of credit to Untamed Legend, but this could be a swan song for him. Turning him around. Here comes Master B. No, reversal for Untamed Legend. And take a look at this. Master B out of reversals. Nexus Genesis. I actually thought Nexus would go for it. And I feel like I'm an a-hole for calling that, but... Oh, wait a minute. Well, we have Master B and MVC on the outside here. Now, the question is, they're just like Nexus and Ratluck in fairness. They didn't go for a finisher on each other either. So the question is, will they attempt to go for it? Ratluck going to the top of the pod again. Ratluck with an axe handle. Nexus Genesis easily sidestepping that. Nexus and Ratluck will be stuck. I don't know. Do you? Oh, you have a finisher, it says. Oh. It's hard, though. With 5 people, it's hard to keep up with everything. Oh, wait a second. Now, Nexus just got thrown out by Ratluck. Now, Ratluck should not come out. If Untamed were to try and finish off Nexus here, I don't know that he will. Trying to keep my eyes on everything here. We got a wide shot. We got the Master Brothers on one end. We got Untamed and Nexus on the other. Untamed and Nexus both been hit with a couple finishers, I should add. Has a submission? Yes, it has. I was just about to ask if a submission finisher was attempted, but MBC did attempt that on Untamed Legend. Untamed did get out of the Kimura. This match, which many believed would be a much shorter match, is not the case. Nexus, if you attack Untamed, I'm going to call you guys. You're fucking ridiculous, dude. Untamed Legend, man, really? Untamed Legend's the one you guys are going for? Like, he literally, Untamed went in, got offense on Ratluck, and then you went in. Come on. Zuri misses well. This is much more of a strategic match. Oh, Ratluck, wait a second. Ratluck threw Nexus into the Lion's Den. Ratluck is going to have to come back. They're going on a date Monday, and he wants to make sure Nexus is conscious for that one. Here comes MBC with Nexus Genesis. Brought Nexus into the league. Nexus using a reversal. Switches over to the finisher. Drop kick connects. So you have 2 plausible one-on-ones that could end right now, though, because both these teams, it's basically the tag team match now. They're trying to eliminate one another. Nexus got the finisher. Pedigree connects MBC, and it's on the chamber. Styles clash then on the inside. MBC is going to get pinned first. His brother's going to follow up. 1, 2, and MBC keeps it alive. His brother is next. No breaking up that pin. Let him go for it. 1, 2, and Master B stays in it as well. Oh, wait a minute. MBC out of reversals, though. He's able to get back in. Does he not? Oh, wow. I didn't notice that. It's hard for me to notice everything. So according to our sources, MBC does not have resiliency anymore. MBC also does not have a good targeting system, it seems. And MBC just running to get that reversal. Oh, wait a minute. Attitude adjustment. Attitude adjustment to Nexus Genesis from Untamed out of nowhere. 2, no. Nexus gets out. Did Nexus use resiliency? Oh. Just figured I'd ask out of curiosity because I can't keep up with this shit. Master B, can you calm down on the running crossbody a little bit? I do feel like you do it ridiculous. I believe it. Oh, finisher in hand once again for Untamed. So I believe Nexus has been hit with either 3 or 4 finishers. I think Untamed's next with 4 or 5. Oh, I thought Untamed was going to go for it right there on Isaac. Oh, wait, was that the finisher? That's the first finisher Ratlick has been hit with. It is a knee trembler. 1, 2, and Ratlick getting the shoulder up. So, okay, free move for Nexus. Free move for Nexus. Get away from Dean. Get away from Dean. Free move for Nexus on Dean. Okay, continue the match. Well, then I would have called it on Nexus for doing a finisher when I told him he was not supposed to do that. Ratlick gonna get disqualified for the pinfall. And now Ratlick, oh, Lion Saw, how about that? A 2-for-1 stone. NBC has regained a little bit of composure. Untamed to the outside. Now it's Untamed's timeout turn. And all 5 aside still. I have to wonder if the ED match is going to be like this. I also have to wonder, by the way, hopefully, well, actually it doesn't matter because all the brackets are, I believe, broken now. So I was going to say if anybody was predicting the time, it would be interesting to still see what your times are. Here comes Ratlick with a finisher again. NBC cannot do the mid move, and that's the 4th finisher hit. Well, all right, so we are going to get a couple of recordings here. This is how I obviously hate to see this. Yeah, you and Nexus just got eliminated. Oh, really, Rat? Dude, if they have a recording of it, you can't tell me that they're trying that. In my match, it's you, Ratlick, and Isaac still left. But, no, I just want to point out something to you guys. I want to point out something to you guys. Do you see what happens when we all stand around and just want to be friends? Just hit finishers on anybody. Because this match could have ended. And now, it's a no contest. And I have to figure out what to do. Because I'm not going to redo this because we have 5 minutes left in the show and we still have another chamber to do with entrances, with ED characters, with Greedy's connection. So, you know, I get it, and that goes for both. That goes for Ratlick and Nexus, and it does go for NBC and your brother. You guys fought each other one-on-one at True Punishment for the title. You had to look at it the same way here, you know. Yeah, this is something that we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna definitely have to talk it out, the 5 of them. So, guys, don't go away. We still have our Undisputed World Championship match coming up next. I honestly do hate having a match end like that, especially given that it was going on for about 25 minutes. If you want to, one-on-one, hold on a second. Are you confirming this? Are you cashing in your Money in the Bank briefcase? All right, there it is. Okay, we have our world title match. Breaking news, everybody. Ratlick has officially cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase from SummerSlam. Untamed, realistically, though, I do want Hybrid to watch just in case of, like, potential issues there. And NBC is online, so he does have to do this match. He cannot back out. All right. So it will be a no submission match. Ratluck is invoking his Money in the Bank briefcase. He won this briefcase at SummerSlam, and he is choosing to fight NBC Master in a no submission match here. We will not do entrances because there's really no need. They were kind of in the ring, right? So an awkward ending to a chamber, and now the no contest on the results actually makes sense. So there we go. All right, guys, the match is up. I'm actually okay with this. I think this will be cool. So, well, you know, and we talked about this. The match is up, by the way. So we talked about this, guys. The rivalry between NBC Master and Ratluck is personal, and Ratluck is done waiting. NBC Master's reign, which, by the way, congratulations to NBC and Hybrid. Their reign before it ends, if NBC's or Hybrid's does, will reach 4 months and 5 days because of it hitting midnight. So, congratulations. All right, guys, so here we go. I will not do in-ring introductions because these guys already know. I will just simply make sure that you two are both ready. I will confirm that with you. Don't forget, guys, we still have an ED match to come. This is a crazy Christmas Blood. Ratluck teamed with Nexus, NBC teamed with his brother, but this time they will leave those men on the outside and focus on one another. Now, NBC, just so you know, I wanna explain something to you, okay? The finisher you cannot use it to pin, and I do not believe we're going to allow it to count towards. It's not. Okay. I will. Oh, I was gonna say I don't know. I'm almost debating on that. Is it because the thing is like. He's not, okay, is it because it's NBC, or is it because he's not getting credit for the finisher? That's true. That's true. Okay, so NBC, yeah, you just do not do the Kimura at all costs, okay? And if you do, you're probably going to get hit with a free finisher, so... Positive is it won't be a submission. So, all right. Superstar title match. This is the last one of the year. Ratluck, your Money in the Bank is gone after this, win or lose, unless it's no contest, in which case you get it back. Or if it's a draw, that's kind of weird because you did. I don't know. Okay. Double count out. Ratluck, are you ready? NBC, are you ready? All right, guys, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed Superstardom Championship. You know the competitors, Ratluck's Money in the Bank briefcase, NBC's Superstardom Championship. Here we go. Good luck to both of you. Ding, ding, ding. NBC getting a big clothesline off there. And working on the back. Remember, NBC cannot defeat Ratluck off of the move he defeated him by at X3. NBC will have held the title for 4 months and 5 days now. Ratluck going for the enziguri. NBC Master, big elbow. Ratluck with an elbow of his own. Clothesline, and Ratluck sent to the outside. Might benefit Ratluck, and NBC says, you know what, whatever, I'll go to the outside. Stomp on to Ratluck. Stomp again to Rat. NBC going to try and bring the fight to the challenger. And now a taunt. Chamber has risen. NBC does not need to worry about that. He can only focus on the superstar that, honestly, deep down, the two were focusing on each other all along anyway. Oh, maybe no clean entry. We'll see. Ratluck flinging in the ring. Oh, and NBC able to calculate that mistake on Rat's end. Knee to the ribs. Ratluck was just about to gain that third reversal back, and I think NBC saw that coming. Ratluck using one of his 3 manual ring escapes. Keep an eye on to make sure those are not reversals he is using. Don't want to credit him for using one thing if it's not. And it was a ring escape because he did gain that third reversal we were just talking about. And remember, Ratluck picked the stipulation. He only chose no submission, so this match can still end off a ring out count or disqualification. I'd ideally think it's a dishonorary way to win. NBC, oh, NBC got caught. Well, Ratlook's technique worked, and Ratlook trying to get up. Can NBC, though? And NBC's not going to be able to get him. Ratlook isn't going to be able to get NBC. He did there, though. Deep arm drag connecting for the challenger. DDT. Well, that move is a tough move to stop. Ratlook, well aware of that. Very happy about it, I might add. It's a big knife edge chop, right? It looked like it almost hit NBC in the throat. Now, keep in mind, the last time these two fought, Ratlook was sweeping the floor with NBC through the first 3 minutes or so. NBC uses a ground strike, or was it? Yeah, I think it was. I wasn't sure if it was an... Okay. But it wasn't an auto reversal, right? All right. Well, Ratlook can still steal the finisher. It would be an F5. Now, if Ratlook does the Kimura by stealing the finisher, then NBC would get the free finisher. Now, I should also specify to everybody that it's also important to note that if they were to say, like, NBC had a finisher right now and hit it on Ratlook, Ratlook would get, like, 4 free moves since Ratlook doesn't have a finisher, because I don't want to allow Ratlook to beat him up all the way to 150 and then get a finisher. And the same thing goes, you know, for if Ratlook hit a submission finisher on NBC, you know, same thing. So, NBC Master trying to take advantage, and Ratlook, oh, painfully, shoulder first, into the ring post, knee misses. NBC gets caught again with that arm drag, signature in hand for Ratlook. Oh, and whoa, NBC kept offense. Ratlook using a reversal. Signature connecting for Ratlook, as he had just said so, and NBC, right hand, Ratlook using a reversal. Here we go. And NBC, Ratlook out reversals, and he still has 2 ring escapes. Is he going to use one? No, he does not. I thought he was going to. NBC with a big jab there. Big knees to the ribs. Ratlook getting hit on the body. Now, Ratlook maybe thinking of escaping this time. No. Oh, big boot. Oh, really? I don't know, Ratlook, are you willing to reveal that? Could you have used the ring escape there? Oh, okay. I was just curious. NBC, health-wise, doing better. Ratlook has certainly had his fair points of offense. NBC sort of getting lucky in that bottom left corner you guys saw where he was able to reverse Ratlook and then maintained the offense. Otherwise, I do think Ratlook, in my just personal opinion here, would have probably still had the offense as Ratlook struck his way off the rope. Bouncing off at NBC. Oh, why am I thinking that's going to be an F5? I really did think he was going for it there. I don't know why. Didn't realize he didn't have a finisher. He does now. That is Ratlook's second ring escape. That was not a reversal, so Ratlook has used 2 ring escapes, manual. And now Ratlook with a taunt. Now keep in mind, Ratlook is 1 for 2 from the apron with this diving maneuver. Tried it the first time NBC had him on it. Ratlook just trying to perch himself at the just right position. Ratlook, oh, clotheslined right over the top rope. Now, I don't think Ratlook's going to mind that, though. Breaks the count, but it helps Rat a little bit. But NBC is going to taunt to the audience here. By the way, we have passed overtime. We still have 1 Elimination Chamber match to come. Count at 3. I would say so, yes, but I do think there were the other matches were pretty good too. Like Hostile and Jolton was the Goldberg match was good, and I thought Headshot and Deathlock wasn't too bad. Oh, Ratlook, take a look at Ratlook's reversal advantage though. Maybe Styles Clash now. Oh, and NBC, look at that. Talk about getting kicked while you're down. There's one way of NBC doing it. NBC, look at this move now. This is gaining ample amount of time for NBC to gain that reversal back. Also doing a somewhat slow maneuver here does NBC, which allows him to get closer to that second reversal. So Ratlook is dropped on his backside. And now NBC, this is the smart champion. You have to wonder here, as we're at our high viewer count for the evening, I believe, but you have to wonder. Ratlook makes movement, therefore a clean and legal strike. But NBC, you know, maybe learned along the way during this 4+ month championship run, because a lot of things he does, just those little intricate parts of his game that he's able to do right there. Is Ratlook using a ground strike reversal, didn't pan out for him. NBC Master closing in on a, oh, it wasn't auto? Okay, my apologies. So Ratluck forced to use the reversal, which, I mean, I don't think you'll complain when you're given one, but it did still, fortunately for NBC, work out in his favor. Ratluck, maybe thinking Styles Clash time. No. But he does go for the discus clothesline. Puts NBC on his backside. NBC still in yellow, not by a wide portion, it should be noted, but Ratluck going to go for the quick cover here. Has to break it. Should also be noted you can win by a leverage pin if you have it. NBC, ground strike reversal, doesn't work out for him. He does get a signature, I might add, though. Did get a signature out of that. You can see he quickly switched it back over to the F for finisher, primary lock. Ratluck cannot do a finisher from the ground there, and this is where Ratluck has to figure it out. He's got his options of the Styles Clash or the Phenomenal Forearm. I believe NBC is only limited to the F5. I don't think NBC has Move Thief. And oh wait, NBC did a mid-move. NBC did a mid-move. But does this mean a free finisher? In all likelihood, it does. Ratluck is not going to reverse this, and it is a 1-0 finisher count for NBC. He quickly goes into the pin combo. 1, 2, and Ratluck gets the shoulder up. Again, Ratluck bold enough to cash in Money in the Bank without getting a sort of cashing in during a match or anything. NBC does gain 1 reversal back. I was debating on it too. But because NBC, just be careful with your walk. I'll issue a warning to him, so you'll get the same. So unless obvious, like if you did a finisher, if he would have did a finisher there, that would have been completely different. I would have called it. When it's questionable on like a certain move, I'm a little lenient sometimes. But no, I'm just saying though, like if you would have walked a little and then did like a standing F5 or Ratluck with the Styles Clash, I probably would have been more obligated to call it because I just would have felt like I had to. Ratluck, notice this, guys. Ratluck still has 4 reversals, so he's choosing not to reverse. So, yes, you can look at it from the standpoint of NBC is up 1-0 in this finisher count, but you also have to factor in the standpoint that Ratluck has more reversals and can outlast NBC if they start trading off. Keep in mind, Ratluck does not have a finisher, though, anymore. NBC must be careful here. Stalling time has exceeded the limit. Ratluck must make movement, which he does. Proceeding does NBC. Big knees to the ribs. Shots to the body. And you are seeing a slow-paced match. Just now tuning in, Ratluck cashing in a Money in the Bank briefcase that he won in August to go for this title. But you guys also have to factor in, similar to what we saw with Ratluck and Deathlock at True Punishment, this is a big match. These guys are slow-paced because they realize how smart the other is. They're not going to talk about it a lot, but I think Ratluck and NBC have to respect one another and the intelligence that they have. You know, Ratluck, looking at NBC, knows he's a young up-and-comer coming into the main event scene here, and he's been doing a very good job. That's going to be a free move. Yep. 1 free strike, and then continue. There you go. All right. Now, keep in mind, Ratluck, again, not with a finisher in hand. Doesn't mean he isn't afraid to start comboing away, as you can see him doing right now. And clothesline to cap off that. NBC closing in on a 4th reversal. And I think he'll be able to get it before Ratluck gets the finisher. Yep. So he did. So both men have their 4 reversals back. Ratluck is a strike away or 2 from getting that finisher. Although Ratluck realizes he has exceeded the stall limit. NBC makes movement. Ratluck sees green for go. Whoa, NBC used a reversal there. Not sure what the intent for that was. Ratluck mid-move. And I just got an achievement for whatever reason. But successful. I just got successfully performed 200 reversals with Brock Lesnar. What? If only you guys could have saw that. That was awesome. Achievement unlocked in. Oh! Ratluck ran right into NBC. Forget the achievement. 2-0 finisher count. F5 connects. That is completely legal. NBC is allowed to drag Ratlick away from the rope. Rolling him over, dead weight, shoulders down. 1, 2, and Ratlick powering out. NBC, though, quite a ways, and now Ratlick is out of manual ring escapes. We'll keep an eye on if he uses a ring escape again, and if it's by a reversal, it's the only way he would legally be allowed to do it, or he would have to come back in, and NBC would get the free move. Oh, NBC! Spearing his opponent. People watching all around here. We are staying up late. Christmas Blood leaking into the 18th. Deja vu, you have to think, for NBC right now. I mean, think about SummerSlam when Ratlick won the Money in the Bank. And think about how NBC had to fight Greedy right after his match with Jetstar. A Hell in a Cell. Tonight it's a chamber. And he has to fight Ratlick one-on-one. Ratlick, oh wow, I'm a little surprised that NBC did that. I thought NBC was going to gun for Ratlick right away. Ratlick was going to gain that 4th reversal. I thought he might have tried to trigger Rat to do so. That didn't happen. Ratlick has to wait here, which, that's fine. Ratlick picks up NBC. All is well. Forearm to the face. Ratlick maybe thinking finisher. Well, he certainly had NBC. Believer. And now NBC must protect. NBC chooses to use one. And NBC to the outside. Ratlick might be quick to follow. No. Okay. And we've seen this before. Guys resting, recuperating. NBC doing that on the outside now. I'm assuming he'll at least... Well, NBC also to be careful with the ring out count, too. The title can change hands on that in EIF, not WWE standards. Disregard the WWE logo on the Elimination Chamber apron. Title changes hands in TNA on that, too? Huh. Let me seize at the count of 5. I wonder if he could maybe try and work it. No, Ratlick does not give clean entry. Can you blame him? I do not. Keep in mind, NBC isn't doing Ratlick any favors. It only makes sense. Middle rope, how about this? Oh, I thought we were going to see a Lucha DDT, but Ratlick in perfect position doesn't... Oh, wait a minute. Ratlick overjumped that. Ratlick's got to make sure he can get up to his feet first. Looks like he will. It doesn't look like he'll have too many problems doing that. Ratlick maybe a little excited there, trying to go with a fast pace, maybe trying to switch up the pacings on NBC. I got to wonder if maybe that's an idea in his head. Ratlick does have a signature as well as a finisher, guys. He is down by 2 finishers, but he could be closing in on gaining a second possessive one and able to tie that up. If not, he could also end up beating NBC off of 1 finisher. Let's see. Forearm to the face. NBC, drop down. Ratlick finisher, and NBC got caught. 2-1 finisher count. Styles Clash connects. NBC rolled over. Shoulders are down. 2. Do we have a new champion? No, NBC used his resiliency. Ratlick pointed it out. And Ratlick has another finisher. And just like that, it can get dangerous. And ignorant comments from the party. Ratlick back in. People literally all around the world watching this match. We can say that. NBC using a reversal. Knee to the rib. Clean stall time from NBC Master. Kicks Ratlick back down. Well, Ratlick and NBC. 2-1 finisher count still favors the champion, but he's got to feel a little odd after using resiliency on that. Did not feel good for him. Did NBC, and you have to wonder, did NBC just do it out of maybe fear? And NBC being very quiet in this match. We're seeing Ratlick a little bit more talkative, Ratlick a little bit more comfortable maybe in these situations. Clean stall time again for NBC. Does he get a finisher? No, he does not. A stomp might do it if he elects to do so. He does. Ratlick doesn't use a reversal, which makes sense. Ground strikes are something you want to avoid those reversals off of. NBC has to be careful about what he does next. Ratluck does make the movement. We emphasize that so much here in this league. I gotta wonder, is NBC giving Ratluck that distance to maybe see if Rat will go for a ring escape and NBC can get a free move? I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm not the superstar, but I almost wonder if there's that psychology that NBC's maybe trying to get Ratluck to make an amateur mistake. But take a look at what NBC's done right now. A really good just sitting Ratluck down. Mid-move reversal, though, that was a big one Ratluck would have loved to have. Those are eyesores on the screen for the superstars. And NBC going to take his time once more. Ratluck again. This is a calculative match between both superstars. Ratluck picked up. Ratluck using a reversal. NBC using a reversal. Oh, Ratluck maybe had an idea there. Maybe thought he could maintain the offense. Oh, wow. 0 for 2 on the mid-moves there. Thought Ratluck had him. NBC. And you got to wonder if NBC's thinking, too, I got to be careful with what moves I'm selecting. I'll try to keep my eye on it. Yeah, it's a tough call because it feels like it's like both you guys are kind of doing it. I'll keep my eye on it. Ratluck with a reversal. Clothesline missing. NBC going to gain Ratluck before Ratluck can get to the rope. Now take a look at this, guys. Both men down to one reversal. NBC going to pick up Ratluck. He's going to go for it. 2-1 finisher count. NBC comboing away. Elbow to the face. Ratluck just being jabbed. Oh, look at this. Painful body shots, followed by a big one. Then Ratluck tossed right out of the corner onto the other side of the ring. Again, Ratluck cannot utilize that ring escape. That's a big one here, folks. But Ratluck, a very intelligent superstar. And yeah, free strike, NBC. And then, all right, continue. Just got to be careful because you threw him over the ring and then you waited and waited and waited, so. Ratluck comboing away. NBC with his second, I think. Okay. I knew it definitely wasn't your last one. I wasn't sure if earlier or not. All right, so Ratluck did not give clean entry last time. The expectations are the same. They are returned. Although Ratluck may be helping NBC there by putting him back on the apron. And, okay, I don't know what the strategy is behind this, but okay. Ratluck then sending NBC to the outside. And here he goes. Fight breaking out to the outside, which we have not seen much of. My goodness. Ratluck's 1:45 predicted time may be accurate. NBC using it. Oh, wait, who's going to get in first? Wow, I thought Ratluck got it. Yeah, I thought so too. But the game also returned to the favor to NBC Master. NBC getting mixed up with the official. Ratluck brings the champion to his feet. And Ratluck, couldn't have said it better myself. DDT. Those that hear Jumper in the party. Oh, okay. Is Ratluck stealing the finisher? That's what I would wonder. No. Oh, they'll do this sometimes. Wake up taunts. And it's a slow-paced matchup here, guys, but the importance of it is huge. I mean, you think about the length of this reign. NBC Master does use a reversal there. Was it a finisher? It was a finisher reversal. Okay, dude, I get it. You guys are... I should have let Untamed watch. Whoever said that's fired. Ratlick getting back to his... Ratlick on... Oh, wow. Looked like NBC was getting ready for football season there. He skipped the Superstardom episode once for that. Anyway. NBC waiting here. So Ratlick did go for a finisher. Now, I don't think Ratlick has reversed one of NBC's finishers yet. I think that's the only finisher reversal we've seen. I could be wrong. This match has been going on for a long time. Actually started at 11:58, so a 23-minute matchup thus far if you're going by the Eastern time zone. NBC should get a freebie there off the ropes, which he did. Signature along with 2 finishers in hand for NBC Master. Ratlick very conservative with the reversals. Still locked at 4. NBC, oh no, chose to do one there, but Ratlick was able to get him. NBC closing in on his 4th reversal. Has it. So this is smart from Ratlick though. NBC once again, did he get the offense? No. That is, I can't tell you how many times it's actually happened to Master in this matchup. He elects to use a reversal there. Ratlick exchanges with him, says we'll dance. Clothesline connects for Ratlick. And now it's the slow wait here. No, it's not, never mind, I stand corrected. At least for now, the stomp. And now more slow. They're both guilty of it, in fairness. I'm not trying to pick sides for that argument there. Yeah, I mean, hopefully one of them get pinned off a decent number of finishers because this is just going to be terrible. I mean, if this goes like 5-6, we're going to be here till 1 a.m. By the way, ED guys, just fair warning, chance we won't do entrances because I really don't know if I want to go through 20 minutes of entrances right now. Oh, NBC using a reversal, and NBC, oh, Ratlick almost had him. That's true. NBC will have till the count of 10. Oh my.
What do you want?
We're gonna have a talk. Yeah, I do apologize to all of our viewers here as well, for especially the ED chamber. We are gonna skip entrances for the ED chamber, guys. Just time constraints, really tough. So, oh man, Ratlick has gotten NBC. I would have to say at least 5 times now. NBC has been caught with that, and Ratlick is gonna get him again. 2-2 finisher count. Styles clash right in the corner. I don't think rope break's gonna be an option. Well, I think Ratlick didn't want to take the chance that rope break would be an option. That's pretty smart on Ratlick's end. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, all right, here we go. Could we have a new champion? 2 4-month, 5-day reign on the line, and NBC is out of that one. Surviving once again.
Couple months, hopefully. True.
They're both guilty of the match jumper.
Me versus Jumper would be like such a way better time.
So it is a 2-2 finisher count after it was a 2-0 in favor of NBC. Ratlick has battled back. It's been a slow and steady match. 1 finisher in hand for Ratlick, 3 for NBC. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a finisher?
Yeah, Rat needs to beat me.
I don't know why I thought that would be. Anyway, spinning in circles, and Ratlick able to get that clothesline off. Stomp on the leg of NBC Master. Yeah. I think he stopped for a reason, so. Ratlick again, just taking these chops to the face of NBC Master. NBC ground strike, and oh, NBC caught him in midair. NBC is going to retake the finisher lead. 3-2 finisher count for NBC. Ratluck out of ring escapes. Keep in mind, guys, NBC still has 2 finishers in store. Does he have Ratluck here? 1. And Ratluck kicking out at 1. My goodness. Really? Oh, he didn't reverse a pin, but he kicked out. So it is a... Oh. Well, it was a 3-2 finisher count. German suplex delivered. Yes. No, I'm sorry. Why did I say that? I'm used to him winning. Oh, NBC used a reversal there. NBC switching back over to the finisher. He's going to be closing in on, once again, having 3 finishers as he smashes the face of Ratluck. In with that knee. Rat brought to his feet. NBC with a knee to the ribs. Big clothesline. Ratluck once again. Bulldoze up against the corner. No sells it. And that almost gave him the upper hand. But instead, NBC now with 3 finishers. Ratluck with none. And there's a new move. That, honestly, I think is the first time we've seen this in that match. But NBC Master. Oh, that means he can do it again. Three-two finisher count again. The champ is favored. He has 3 in his possession, but he has to be very careful, and that's the thing. Ratluck, I don't think Ratluck's reversed a finisher yet, as I had mentioned earlier, but that doesn't mean he can't. That doesn't mean he won't. Ratluck with a forearm to the face. NBC with a reversal. Puts Ratluck into the corner. Ratluck, forearm to the face. NBC using a reversal. Ratluck hit with a German. So they begin to exchange. NBC picks up Rat. All is well there. Clean stall time. Oh, they both went for the shot. NBC still trying to be careful. He's going to drag Ratluck toward the center of the ring. So Ratluck does technically have the reversal advantage here. You know, keeping some kids up late here tonight. My little brother, who has to go to church tomorrow, sitting here, unfortunately. But it's a huge match. Oh, and Ratluck getting reversed. NBC Master. Oh wait, wouldn't that mean he quit? No, I'm sorry. I actually had my head turned. I'm sorry. Seriously, I did. I literally turned my head for like 1 second. Harmon's carry connecting for Ratluck. NBC with an elbow to the face, striking away. T-bone mid-move, maybe? No. Ratluck. Whoa! That was a weird way to pick up Ratluck. Sort of balled him up like a beach ball. Tossing him, yeah. So NBC, you could basically say NBC has 4 finishers. And NBC just really not sure of how to go about using them. And that's the big thing that's making this match drag on, guys. And this is similar to the Elimination Chamber. You've got another hour-long match. So, my God. Rowlock using a reversal, but NBC matching him there. You have to think, too, I mean, both these guys, we mentioned it now, have been fighting for over 30 minutes, so sort of running out of different moves to try and use between these two. It really limits your ability. Obviously, with NBC trying to be a little bit more cautious maybe than Rowlock. 1, because you're the champ, everything to lose. 2, I think, because Brock Lesnar has a lot of those mid-moves in his moveset that would give AJ Styles the advantage here. So NBC trying to be very selective. Oh, and a big clothesline from NBC Master. But when will NBC choose to do anything? And that's the issue here. They're good, so you must really be having fun. Do we have a viewer count? Really? I'm surprised that many still. A lot of people. Rock Cena without the finishers. Zaguri missing. It's Rock Cena without the finishers. Pele, and now Rowlock with an opportunity to turn the offensive tides here. And NBC with a reversal. I believe it was a reversal, yes. NBC does still own 1 manual ring escape, I should mention. I almost wonder if it's best bet for NBC to go for the finishers with Rowlock with reversals. I think Rowlock is a very smart superstar who doesn't put himself in a position to allow himself to be out of reversals. I don't think I've seen it maybe once this match. I mean, it's not happening too often here. 3-2 finisher count. NBC was keeping his distance with Rowlock for a reason. Rowlock recognizing that. Clothesline connects for the challenger. And Rowlock went for the finisher again. NBC out of reversals now, though. Clothesline. Big thing is here, though, Rowlock has a 3 reversal advantage. Now, this is taking an abysmal amount of time. NBC, like I said, has 4 finishers here, basically. Is because NBC hasn't been able to get any more momentum for at least 5 minutes. And I'm afraid too. Part of me wants to like go check my phone and be like, oh, what happened in the NHL games tonight? But then I worry because I'll miss another call or something. Did they beat the Pens? 2-1 in overtime? Ah, of course. Pens get points. back to the match. Wrestling. Okay, so what about hockey? All right. And I'm really, you're trying to be inside, and I think the hard thing is, as a viewer, it's one thing when you're on this side of the screen versus the other, because you're trying to understand the methods of both superstars. And I think Rattlocks are a little bit more obvious. NBC's, just kind of bizarre here. Not really sure what this guy's going for. Obviously, he doesn't feel as comfortable using the F5 as the Kimura, and we've seen that, and that's been exposed in this match. NBC's lack of familiarity despite being Brock Lesnar for so long. But you almost have to wonder what NBC is hoping for. Is he like trying for a split screen? Is he, in which case the match is, the briefcase gets returned to Ratlock. And what do we see? Does Ratlock cash in immediately again? Hope to God no. But he did, yes, there is video proof. I know you don't like him just like every other superstar, but there is proof out there, so. No, I would not have allowed that. I absolutely would not have allowed that. Inzaguri called NBC. Everybody looks at it differently. Oh, wait, Ratlock ran into NBC again. I am shocked that NBC has gotten this off as many times as he has. Ratlock cannot use ring escape. It is a 4-2 finisher count. NBC. Hand over the face of Ratlock too, and NBC retains the championship. Unbelievable. Deja vu from SummerSlam. The quality wasn't there from SummerSlam, but Ratlock's Money in the Bank cash-in went unsuccessful. NBC Master via a 4-2 finisher count, escapes an Elimination Chamber via no contest, and is able to slay Ratlock and will walk into 2017 the undisputed Superstardom champion. Final time of that match, by the way, 12:38. From the time I rang the bell, exactly 40 minutes from the time the match started. So, a bit of a doozy. Yeah, you're champion over in the world. Okay, first off, hold on. Now, I know we're on air and we're going to do this, but ignored, like I said, like any other human being, I'm not, no, a hybrid did though. Hybrid did though. Here's the thing, man. I'm a human being who makes mistakes just like you and every other human being in the world. And that's like saying, yeah, but that's, I know, but and so I'm sorry. Okay, then I'm sorry about that. In the midst of it, I thought, well, okay, everybody else is saying it, but then I also, the hard part is too, is looking at it from a bias or an unbiased standpoint. You know what I mean? Like everybody wants him to lose, and I'm trying to see it down the middle. And I did miss a call. Yes, I could look back on the stream. I don't think that one move tells the story of the entire match, in terms of where it should be called and whatnot. I just tried to call a fair match. I don't know. It's also hard, it's tough to call. I was just gonna say, look, like, what do we always say about this stuff, right? There's a time and a place, right? And we do, in fairness, have 5 ED competitors who have waited probably an hour past what they expected to. So, I just want to go ahead and do that. So, for those that are listening, we are gonna. Let's go ahead and we're going to cut to break here, guys. We'll be right back with our main event here on Christmas Blood. So Ratlock will have